and welcome to the Lizzie Show. I'm sorry I look raggedy and I'm not wearing any makeup, but I'm not here for me. I'm here for you because this topic is important for me to discuss with anyone who's searching for how to make the right decision when it comes to how to make a choice if you should go to work or not based on the weather outside. Now, I know a lot of people will say, it doesn't matter what the weather is, I still have to go to work. Truckers especially, I know, I talk to them one-on-one. I say, take off, it's not worth it. It's not worth your life. It's not worth that collision on black ice. They say, nope, we have to go. Okay, maybe it's not my place, but I'm making it my place right now because I just want to tell you, it's not worth it, whether you're in a truck or you're in a car, okay? Stay home. Call your employer, tell them, I can't make it in. The roads are too dangerous. What do you have to prove? Are you gonna win an award when you get to work? Are they gonna just like stand up and applaud for you because you made it and you're alive and now you can do your job? No, they are not. And even if they do, and they're not, there's too much risk. Don't go to work when there's ice on the road. That's number one. The number one time I do not want you to go into work is when there's ice. That's it. It's not worth it. You're gonna slip, you're gonna slide, and there's gonna be no guide. You're gonna go, we don't know where you're gonna end up. All right? It's not worth it. And a lot of times in my life, I always try to be strong and determined. And I have made it on occasions to work through storms where 19 people didn't show up, but I showed up. And I have a doctor say to me, oh, you're here. I didn't think you would make it. And then you end up staying late while the storm is progressing. I'm not saying that it's not good to be a good person and try your best, but realistically, the people that are close to you and love you most, if God forbid anything happened to you, they're the ones who are going to feel it most. There's no point in sacrificing, let's say you don't even get into an accident that's really bad. Let's say it just destroys your car. So now, going to work costs you more than going to work. So if you're worried about that money you're not going to make, you're risking more money for the risk you take. Do you see what I'm saying? You're worried about the money you don't make, but again, there's more risk that you take. Your life, or getting seriously injured, or messing up your car, which is going to cost you more money, or hitting someone else and messing up their life, or two collisions happening because it's out of their control. That truck is slipping on ice and just hit you head on. I mean, these are things that happen all the time. I would not even recommend looking at these videos because I personally am disturbed and heartbroken when I see trucks and cars and collisions happening like in the South when there's a terrible ice storm and they don't know how to handle it. But the truth is, nobody should handle it. We can go half a day with everyone not on the roads to prevent one person being dead, to prevent 10 people being really injured. And it's more than that. I'm just being conservative with my numbers. So please stay home. I've just learned as I'm getting older that all these risks I take and how I constantly push myself to be the best, work the best, take the risk. Truthfully, I like to think there's a higher being who's watching and congratulates me and I'm rewarded in some sense. But then at the same time, the reality is once you're dead in an accident. And I don't want to risk that because that's not how I want to go out. Do you know what I mean? So today, when there was ice on the road and schools were opening late, some places were closed, I'm like, I'm just not doing it anymore. I'm tired of being a hero. You know what I mean? In the end, it just doesn't matter. And over 116,000 really bad, terrible accidents happen per year with, bad road conditions. I would even say if you're a trucker, I get it. You have to make a delivery, but is it worth it when you don't make the delivery and you're sliding on ice? So number one, if they say that the roads are bad, don't go out, stay home, call in, done. Number two, if it's bad snow, also, stay home, you might slide off the road, not worth it. Number three, if other people are staying home and you're not required to stay home and you think you can make it, don't go. Long story short, put yourself first. Don't put this job first. Because the truth is, and I'm not saying this to make you sad, but if God forbid something happened to you, I honestly don't even think they would shed a tear. And it's not their fault that they wouldn't shed a tear. They don't live with you. They don't, they wouldn't really lose anything if you didn't show up to work. They would just find another candidate who fit the requirements for the job and basically fill that job again. I'm not saying it to make you sad. I mean, maybe they'd say, oh, Liz, she was funny. Oh, Liz, she was a hard worker, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? And I've been dependable enough where I no longer want to be dependable when it's out of the scope of my safety. Because in the end, if you're gone, that's the final call in, and you won't even be making that call. Do you know what I mean? So this is my quick little video to just tell you that when the weather's bad, don't go into work, whatever the weather is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like not worth the risk. Don't think anyone's going to be proud of you. Nobody's proud. Nobody cares. And if permanent damage happens, you're the one who's going to have to do the repairs. That's my video for today, coming to you live here from my studio in the basement. And I will talk to you next time, so my friends. Next time the weather's bad, don't go into work. Not worth it. I will see you tomorrow, because tomorrow I will go to work because the roads will be good. And I don't have to worry. I'm going there to provide a service alive. Okay? Because once I'm gone, I won't be making videos anymore, and that's sad. And I have 2 cats, okay? And a boyfriend. I think he might miss me. I don't know for sure. All right? So I will see you tomorrow with a little bit of makeup and a facelift like this. Let's see. Goodbye.